Hello, welcome back to RimWorld. We are in the middle of trying to recover as the elves. Things are starting to get somewhat better. Our trees defile debuff is slowly ticking down now that we're getting the majority of our wood from fibercorn, and we're switched over from medicine maker dryads to wood dryads because that all needs to be a thing that happens, because we are just running completely out of resources and we're not able to really keep up. I am I'm going to restrict these for now, but ultimately I will need to rebuild these doors and build traps and switch over these columns to fences, which is what they should have been this whole time. We do need to get everybody set up as doctors, and we want them to be number one priority on doctor for now. It's kind of all a mess, but I think we just need to do what we can to stabilize the colony, because everything right now is just really rough. We're kind of on a knife's edge. We need to get our defenses built back up before another raid comes along, because if a raid comes along right now, we're probably in a little bit of a pickle, I would think. Let's just try to clean this up to get the mood kind of trending in a positive direction, and hopefully we'll be able to get some food situated as well. Looks like we have some food, so I don't have to worry too much about that at the moment, but there will come a time in the near future where food is going to definitely be a problem. I do want to make a new zone. All right, this is going to be the base. This is indoor, like, emergency area. And let's go ahead and expand the base. Let's just include all of this area and maybe all of this area too, just so we can be confident we can get to all of this stuff. Also want to include that. Probably should include this as well. And let's put everybody on base, animals as well as our people, just so that they have full access to everything, but they're not tempted by anything roaming around the map in general. At some point, we will have to harvest some steel and add that to the list, but we've got a little time on that. I think right now the focus is on food, getting everybody stabilized. We certainly have a lot of like malnourishment going on, just some various things like that. So I would really like to get the addiction under control before this abasia goes away, if that's even a possible thing we can do. All right, everybody's going over here to do their meditation. I do want to build, I feel like production-wise, we need to get a stonecutter's table up and running. That can go in here. I don't think we need it immediately, but it is something I would like to do to move away from these wooden walls, because one fire and we're just in deep doo-doo. There's really nothing we can do to protect ourselves. That would be pretty terrible. Let's go ahead and clean up all this puke if we can. And let's do some cooking. I mean, I guess immediately fail at the cooking. We're out of fuel. Okay, that's enough for this second, but a lot more will ultimately be needed. We have an exotic goods trader showing up. Probably going to want to talk to them. I don't know. We don't have that much money, so I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do with them, but should probably at least see what they have to offer. Right, we are replanting all this fiber corn. Let's go ahead and trade with this guy in case he's got something worthwhile. I mean, Berserk Pulse would be awesome. We're just nowhere near being able to afford that or do anything with that. I guess we'll get 10 components. Add them to the list here. Man, I love P music. It just slaps. Let's go ahead and do some hauling here. Looks like the focus is on planting right now, which makes sense. That is our kind of go-to thing. We are feeding rice to the husky puppies. I do want to get rid of these beds, I think. Can we get rid of this? Oh, hello. What? Oh, you're tough and pretty, and you're a crafter? Yes, please. Can we capture you? All right, Pepper is tending. We do want to set you to convert. I feel like that's way out of the way. We're spending a lot of time running there rather than actually doing anything over there. I mean, we are making some progress. Animal grass is growing, but ultimately, I think I'd like to do something better than that. We are low food. I do have to consider... Uh-oh. Let's get some cooking done. We have plenty of rice available. Probably want, I don't know, 20 simple meals? Rat self-tamed. That's not great. Oh, never mind. Problem immediately solved. All right, who is our warden? I guess you are, but you will be in the long run. All right, that should be enough food for now. Oh, another group of travelers. They're not, they don't have anything to trade, so it's not that useful. Marta, you are a construction person, so why don't you focus on deconstructing? We definitely need to get some traps back up and running, and freeing up this wood would be a good first step. All right, let's go ahead and do that, because that's like 10 wood per column. All right, you don't need to be there. All right, Marta, I think you are going to be #1 priority for construction, and just focus on knocking out as much of this stuff as possible. Particularly the door would be great. You know, and whatever traps we can get. We need something to protect us, at least to some extent. Okay, let's haul that wood back. Still coming down here, huh? Really want to finish that. What are you doing? All right. You're just being weird. All right, Wormy, I think you're probably the closest thing we have to a chef. So let's get prioritizing cooking again, because we are running out of food. What's your food situation? You are a little bit malnourished. Probably want to feed you sooner than later. There we go. We got the fiber corn being planted again. Hopefully these guys are out of their cocoons relatively soon. Be nice to get that done. Do need to build that, otherwise it's kind of pointless. Something to force them to walk over the actual trap. Also, this needs to be built, otherwise they'll just walk past it and not even go through the trap hallway. All right, Margarita is still having a meltdown. Oh, good, you stopped. So your mood's gonna be really high for a while, which is great. All right, Pepper did a little hauling. We got some wood available. Still not fully planted, but mostly planted. Running a little low on rice. Well, we got a little over here still, but we eat so much of it. Why are you doing that? Just seems so silly to me. All right, we are doing some recruiting, which is good. Uh-oh, medical emergency. Extreme malnourishment. Never mind, you're fed. All right, that fiber corn's all replanted. These guys are cooking away. We'll have some wood coming out of them shortly. We have a little bit of rice over here, a little bit more rice over here. So we're kind of stable on the food situation. It's not perfect. I am going to do more cooking because we're already like running low on meals again. All right, so we really need that door to get done. Marta is, well, she needs to just do a simple meal right now. I almost feel like we don't, the biphasic is maybe a little too aggressively biased towards sleeping. They're just spending too much time running back and forth to places and not enough time being productive in the spaces they're in. All right, everything is growing. Nothing needs to be grown. I'm worried about the food spoiling. That does seem to be potentially problematic. Let's haul this rice if we can. As much of it as possible back to the base. All right, visitor. Nothing to trade, it doesn't look like. All right, so we got still deteriorating, and I don't want it to deteriorate. So let's do whatever hauling we need to do. Let's do it and get it all in the base, because I don't want to lose any food. All right. Now at least it's protected. It's not going to rot away from being outside. By the time 35 days passes to spoil, we'll either consume it or convert it into a meal. So I'm certainly not worried about that either. All right, how's the situation going here? Health-wise, everybody seems to be doing okay. They're miserable. They hate their environment. None of that's surprising. A mad capybara. All right. You have a meltdown. Oh, Panther went after them. And they're just like, nope. All right, so that capybara just got destroyed. Ooh, rat. What is going on with you? I don't want to anger the faction. Let's put everybody unrestricted temporarily. All right, why? Okay. I was about to ask, why is nobody carrying medicine? And then I realized I didn't tell them to. That would be why. So let's pick up 3 herbal medicine. And then you are probably the worst person to do this. But maybe you can tend to them? I don't think it's going to help. I think they're going to die anyway. Yep. Well, one good thing is we get a revolver out of that. So the elves now have firearms. I think we already had a revolver, but that's a good quality revolver. All right, I think we do need to do a little bit of harvesting here, because I need the metal for the stonecutters table. Did we consume all the wood already? No, we're close to. That door is built. That door is built. There's some spike trap action going on over here. We are chipping away very slowly electricity. Anybody have decent mine? I know our race in general has terrible mining, but okay, cooking. You need to get cooking because we are running out of food again. Well, we are out of food. Right, some more wood was produced by these friendly little dryads over here, which is great. Some of the rice is just about grown. Uh-oh. So we got 9 humans coming to raid. I'm guessing this guy will get beat up, but maybe not. Look at this guy. Okay, you come over here and melee. Maybe you'll be able to beat him up. Marta, you have some work to do. We have to build some more traps, because that is the only thing that's going to keep us from a lot of harm. Okay, so we just need to recapture everyone. All right, we do. I want to say we have. Nope. Thought we had a trap down here, but we don't. It's actually okay. Okay, food is taken care of. Security for a night. No. No way. There's no way we can handle something like that right now. I don't think we can even handle what we got. All right, everybody needs to stay in base at this point. All right, Neanderthals have a lot of hit points, so this might be problematic. Yep. All right, everybody needs to be indoors now, except you, because you need to build this last trap. Okay, our animals should be flagged for indoors too. Looks like it. Oh, Royal Tribute Collector is showing up. Timing couldn't be better. Probably should equip that revolver. All right, they're gonna get in some fights over here with our dryads, which is fine. Should buy some time for these guys to maybe get in there. We got some fire going on, which is less than great. All right, looks like they're getting in a fight with our animals. Okay, we did take one of them out. A couple of them are bleeding. We do have these guys here. I don't know if they're gonna help us or not. They're doing a number on our base. I mean, I honestly don't care if the entire base burns down, as long as we could be safe out in this area. They're trying to take Henderson, not Hendrix. All right, Marta, you can deconstruct this real quick. All right, we should be getting into a little bit of a fight here. Perfect. Okay, so we saved Henderson. Well, maybe. This person's probably going to go try to pick him up. All right, where's that rain? These guys are just burning to death, probably. All right, so if we look at sleep spots, probably what's going to be happening here right now. Let's rescue Henderson. What is blowing up? Can we even rescue these animals? Okay, we are not in a great spot. We lost all of our everything. Where is the rain? I would think by now the rain would have shown up. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Just focus on the crops. Oh, it's gonna wait till we get everything burned away. Oh, look at these These dryads are trying to help put out the fire. Oh, nice. I thought at a certain point with the map that this type of thing would not happen. The only good thing is maybe... Oh no. It might burn the tree down. I don't know, is the anima tree gonna get burned down? I guess it kind of gets me the opportunity to rebuild part of the base. Let's extinguish the fire on Henderson. So here's the lesson on why you don't make your base out of wood. We definitely have to extinguish the fire on Henderson. Stop lighting him on fire. I would give anything for rain right now. I mean, it's kind of nice to burn away all the trees. Rich forest. That's probably not going to happen again for a while. I don't think Henderson's going to make it out of this. All right, we need to move like over here. The tree's not flammable, right? It's just everything else around it gets burned. All right, so I'm feeling like we need to kind of reposition while we have the opportunity and try to make a little base right in here that's not going to be too crazy. So we need sandstone blocks. Already can't do it because of that. Okay. I mean, it's almost like we're resetting, which is crazy. But we did. Like, everything's destroyed. All right, that is not buildable. Okay, so where is the first build? This is completely buildable. And that's 17. That'll use almost all of that. And then if we do some slate blocks... Oh, not buildable there. All right, we'll figure that out later on. At this point, we're just kind of hosed. We're going to have to unbuild and rebuild everything. But to be honest, I don't even know if we'll get that far. This is going to be extremely dicey. Tell you what I'm not doing going forward is building my bases out of wood. I don't know why the auto rain didn't trigger. We're going to clear all this home area. None of this is going to be considered home area, so we're going to let that burn. And what we're going to have to do, it's less than ideal, but I think production-wise, we're just going to have to make a butcher spot and start butchering everything. I mean, you're butcherable. Uh-oh. Infection of the eye. I don't know where you're going. Oh, no, none of this exists anymore. All of this must go. This is not ideal. Can we even sustain prisoners at the moment? I feel like there's just no way we can do any of this right now. Let's get this meat while we can. I guess we're bandaging up the dryads. Gets us some skill, I guess. Oh, now the rain's coming. Good timing. Muscle parasites. That's needed right now. All right. So we are in a very bad way. Who is dying of malnutrition right now? Just Henderson, who also has an infection that he's not ahead on. Okay, these people are going to be in terrible moods for a while. We do kind of need to get a prison up and running if we're going to try to capture these guys and keep them. We are getting some wood out of these woodmaker dryads, so it's not completely hopeless, just very close to hopeless. Let's get some wooden walls up because that's just a thing that needs to happen. Definitely need a door. Oh, this is a problem. Fall back. We need to fall back. Let's fall back again. What is our range? They're going after Pepper. Okay, we did take one of them out. Two of them. Let's move a little bit closer. Make sure they stay in range. Near the maximum range, but it is within range. All right, let's hopefully we get through this. I only need to take one more out. We are landing hits. Of course, they are also landing hits on me. All right, are we gonna... Come on now. If any one of these guys hits the ground, we're good. There we go. Okay. Let's get to tending. At least as best we can. Then we got some snacks here. Let's go ahead and unrestrict that. I mean, we have no choice. We kind of have to. Marta, you are not a medical person. You are as close as we're going to get for now. Let's go ahead and tend to Pepper. Okay, you need to just do whatever you can do. Okay, none of this is ideal. You're out in the rain, getting soaked. You have very little food left. All right, so we are trying our best to stabilize. There's not much we can do here. 3 malnutrition on both these people. I got nothing to keep them going. I think we're just out of luck when it comes to that. You're gonna have to do some butchering. We're definitely gonna lose those prisoners. I don't have the capacity to do anything about it. We gotta do what we gotta do. Pepper has an infection. Not terribly surprising. Not much I can do when they're walking around still. Henderson's not going to make it. Left eye. Is there any chance of me removing the eye? No, I have no medicine. So Henderson's gone. Henderson have any gear? No. Naked. So Marta, actually, you're going to be able to start this this wall project here. And I think what we're going to have to do is build a zone. Let's just make this wood. Maybe we can get some of this wood hauled over there. All right, where's Pepper? Still wandering around like an idiot? Yep, looks like it. Okay, Henderson is gone. Pepper's probably not going to make it either. I don't imagine. We need to build a couple graves over here, I think. Just get another one ready just in case. Okay, can we tend to Pepper while they are sleeping? Yes, okay. They're not psychotic stating anymore, which is great. Let's go ahead and bury Henderson. Pepper's infection is tended. Probably not going to help him, but it's okay. Let's see what we can trade, if anything. Where's the person? Go ahead and do a trade. Hey, we got medicine. Don't have anything to trade you. Well, I could sell you an alpaca. I could buy some Glitter World medicine in trade. Yeah, that might be our best chance right now. Definitely don't want to use Glitter World on these. Yeah, okay, we're not. That's good. All right, well, we knew that person was going to kick off. There's probably nothing we could have done about that. All right, I think at this point we are going to put the break in here for today. This is not going terribly well, but it could have the potential of making for an epic comeback. So, hopefully, hopefully we'll get a structure built up here again, get some defenses up and running. Good news is this kind of resets our wealth back to 0, so we'll kind of go from here and hopefully get back on track in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.